Hey, troopers, Bill here. You're probably wondering what a loser kind of guy I am with these kind of shades on. So am I don't care for those either. And let's keep the hat a little bit straighter, get rid of this stupid leather jacket, and let's get along and walk around and I'll show you guys what this is all about. Alright? Let's ride at it. Okay. Hey guys, Bill here again. Okay, so last location was way too windy, way too muddy. So I brought everything home, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a walk around in the driveway. We'll get at it right now. So let's get at it. Alrighty. So, 1997, Land Rover Defender 130 300 TDI. With a lot of Bill extras on it. Branded as dark. Anything I build, I write dark on it. I have a company, it's Dark Devo. So I actually call some of the stuff I build dark. Just kind of put my name and label on it. So if you guys are ever wondering about that later on in the video, I'll just give you a heads up on that. So to start, I got this about 4 years ago. It was my dream truck. I've always wanted one. And every time I come outside, I smile just like you guys do. So, and anyone who's not smiling, well, then they can just bugger off. Anyway, so up front, I have a Terra Firma tubular winch bumper. This is the one that is the non-grill interfering one. Now, when I got this one, it was sticking out quite extensively. It was actually, to be honest, I could get my fist in between the grill and the winch, like a full fist. That's how much it stuck out. So what I did was I drilled new holes and moved the whole bumper back. And when I had to do that, I actually had to cut the mounts off again, re-weld them back on, and then put the pins through. Headlights I got off Amazon. I had the original ones for quite a while. But these ones I got off Amazon. They're LED, and they're very bright. Work really good. I can't remember. They were like a Warhorse or something called. I can't remember. But the top half, I believe the top half is low beam, bottom half is high beam, and so then they both come on together. So they're really good. I kept my cages on. They just protect the investments that are underneath, like LED. These are actually Waypack, I believe. LED lights, I got them all around the truck. There's no rust or anything or dents underneath the fish plate. That was on there actually when I got the truck. But yeah, shovel mount, use that often. Next, 9-inch lights. Got them off eBay. I had some Hellas on them before and they were junk. Was not happy with them at all. I spent quite a bit of money on them, so I was actually quite disappointed. So now that technology and everything's coming along quite well, LED is the way to go. So I got these 9-inch off Amazon as well. Very bright. And my Hella covers actually mount right over top, so that turned out pretty good. I can leave a link in the description for those. And I don't know about the headlights anymore. I can't see if I can find them anymore. Next, we got SnowCal. I used to have my axe mounted up here, and I got rid of that, and I actually ended up moving on the back there. But we get so much snow in Canada, and that is a must for SnowCal. Keeps the snow from going down and inside the heater intake. A little bit more at the front. I have my LED light bar that I made. Mounted at the front. I didn't like spending money on stuff like that, so especially when I can build it. These lights look rough. They've lasted a long time now. Again, sorry about the traffic. Nice rock chip. Thanks, Justin. He knows who he is. So I got these off eBay, 20-inch LED light bars. And I've had them on there for almost 4 years now. That's why they look a little weathered and rough. Cover them in Gorilla Tape. That Gorilla Tape's been on there for 4 years now. So that gets rid of the vent noise of wind, and it doesn't completely. I thought it did, but it didn't. So what I had to end up doing is I got ABS board. It's like a little plastic board, and I made little plastic protector things that go over top of these mounts. And that completely eliminated my wind noise. So I have no wind whistles whatsoever. So they work really well. My tree slides, limb raisers, they work pretty good. Actually, they work really well. Made them as well. Try to make as much stuff as I can. I made the entire roof bar assembly, all my roof racks. I'm going to be actually getting some wider clamps to hold it onto the gutters, but it holds it on there pretty good. I've never had it actually come off or be loose. So everything away. The things on the side there are, I can show you those. Got these off Amazon. They're actually pretty sweet. They solar powered LED lights, and they're motion centered, and you can shut them off with a pinhole. So they work really, really good. Like 10, 20 feet away, they'll actually, I have to shut them off because sitting in my driveway from just sitting here, it'll pick up a car driving by and go off. So they're super bright, battery powered and solar powered. So the solar power charges the battery, and you know, they work really good for safety, so nobody's coming around to camp at night or whatever. So yeah, this is my rack. I completely built the whole thing, all bolted together, blah blah blah. I got some more of those lights on each corner. I got my solar shower up here with my fitting up front, and that's the connector for the bottom, and that goes all the way around over there, so it's pretty decent for that. Yeah, that's the dark rack. That's what I call it. So yeah, also I have the water connected up here now, so this works really well. I got 15 gallons is what I got on there. I recessed my lights in here, and I just silicone them up for my reverse lights, and I'm actually going to make some new plates and get some new recessed lights for them. If you guys haven't seen the back end of the kitchen setup, I'll shoot a link up here somewhere for you guys, and you can check all that out. A little bit more detail of how this works. That's my spare tire carrier. Okay, now moving along sides. Got some paint next here and some drips. So I just use some model paint, put that on there for now because I just don't care, because it's aluminum and I just don't care. Drive the damn thing, right? So I got my shovel mount on there, but as for tires, I'm running Boost alloys with I believe they're 255 85R16s, Open Country MTs, Toyos. These tires have been great. Haven't had any problems with these. I've had these actually for, you can see the tread on there, I've had these for about 3 years now, and almost 3.5 years. And I've driven across Canada already. Very pleased with them. And yeah, so next we got my running boards. Now, I don't know if anybody's asked about these, but they're kind of a rock slider / running board that I came up with. And so I've used air because I'm onboard air. I have a Viair onboard air system, and the electronic ones would take too long to deploy. So what I did is hooked them into the door switches and the interior lights. So now when you open the door, down come the running boards, which is pretty sweet. So they're on 2 springs, so a return spring, and then I have an air cylinder right there. And they're strong. I can stand on them, get at the rooftop tent, and like I said, when you shut the door, when the engine's running, the interior light goes out automatically. So as soon as you shut the door, the running boards go up. But if it's off and the truck is off, the interior light stays on a little bit longer, and there you go. So now they go up. So, there you go. Shut the door, open the door, shut the door. I can get quite a few articulations, or not articulations, I should say, actuations out of the door, and yeah, turns out pretty good. Okay, so rear back seat, on my booster cables back there. That's for Graham with his A2A Expedition, because his Defender never runs or starts, so he has to pull start all the time. I'm just kidding. The back seat, I have my Viair system here. Okay guys, interior, standard Defender gauges, center console, I've got USB ports, two 12-volt sockets, boost gauge, it's not in running right now so it's just sitting at 3, Bluetooth stereo, I have volt gauge here which is running a little low right now, but that's actually 12 point some volts that's sitting and charges at 14, so I got my winch controller handy there. Underneath front seat I have all my recovery gear. We got windshield light bar, my Bi-Air compressor which is mounted down on the frame. I got a rear heater in the back as well. That's mounted back underneath back seat, and I have 3 portholes cut underneath, and also I have a front locker. Dual battery setup as well. 13 point volts sitting at idle. Well, not running, but also I have 2 more USB ports just here as well. And the middle I have another 12-volt socket here, 2 cup holders. I made this whole thing. It's just made out of plywood, but it works great. It's a lot higher than normal. So I got my air gauge for my compressor, little coin holder made out of Gorilla Tape, well, and plywood. I like Gorilla Tape better, it's just strong and I don't care what it looks like, so it does great. It's bolted down. I also got the 12 volts back there. Now I can show you the heater. So guys, those are the 3 portholes I just drilled for the heater. That works great. Blows the heat out amazing. I've driven this thing minus 40. Like, really, not lying, minus 40, and this thing's warm and toasty inside. So yeah, that's... Next, behind the back seat, I also had 2 more tanks. They're actually old H2S testing bottles, and I had them custom made tops on top and tied them in just for a little bit more volume. So yeah, that's under the back seat. Heaters under there. Also, underneath, I had the solenoid for the running boards. So, yeah, that's my Defender from the inside. So guys, so that's basically my Defender. Sorry, I got a lot of traffic driving by here. And eating sunflower seeds while the wife cleans the car. She's such a good cleaner. So yeah, hope you guys liked my video and liked the Defender. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Try to help you out as much as I can. And as for suspension, I forgot to tell you guys, I have Terra Firma 2-inch lifts. I don't have the springs, but I have the shocks. I'm going to be getting springs and getting a 2-inch lift on the thing soon. And yeah, I also failed to mention that I have a ladder on the side and a high lift jack on the other side of the roof rack. But that's basically it. So yeah, give me a thumbs up, my big thumbs. So give me a thumbs up, and if you like it, subscribe. I'll give you more. I've got lots of camping videos coming up, and I'm actually building the whole thing up to head to Argentina. So I'm going to try to make a vlog about that, or a vlog, or a series, or whatever. But looking at getting some better gear and heading out that way.